students. Today I would like to explain exercise 1.3 in real numbers. So here exercise 1.3 is based on rational numbers. Rational numbers. So in this exercise 1.3, you have to do the problems based on rational numbers. Again in these rational numbers, checking whether a rational number is so in this exercise 1.3, the problems are based on rational numbers. So checking whether a rational number is terminating decimal or not by actual division or without actual division. Without actual division. Checking whether a rational number is terminating decimal or not by actual division or without actual division. Next, writing decimal form of a rational number by actual division. Writing decimal form of a rational number by actual division or by converting denominator of a rational number in the form of 10 powers. So this exercise 1.3 is based on these two models. First one is writing decimal form of a rational number by actual division or by converting denominator of rational number in the form of 10 powers. Next one is checking whether a rational number is terminating decimal or not by actual division or without actual division. First one is write decimal form of following rational numbers and also state whether it is terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating decimal. So first one is like this: write the decimal form of the following rational numbers and also state whether it is terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating decimal. First problem, 3 by 8. So first you have to write the decimal form of this 3 by 8. So by actual division you have to divide 3 with 8, not divisible. That's why here you have to keep 0. Here you have to keep point. Eight threes are 24. Remainder is 6. Again 0. 8 sevens are 56. 4 0. 8 fives are 40. Remainder is 0. So 0.375. So decimal form of 3 by 8 equal to 0.375. So we are writing decimal form for this 3 by 8. Next, what you have to do, and also you have to state whether it is terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating decimal. So here, after point, decimals are terminating or not. The remainder is 0. That means this is a terminating decimal. So you have to write it is terminating decimal. Next, second one. $229 divided by 400. So by actual division you have to do. With 400 you have to divide 229, not divisible. You have to keep 0 here point. 400 5s are 2000, 290. Again 0. 407 are 2800. Again 100. Again 0. 402 are 800. 200. 405. 2000. So decimal form of 229 by 400 equal to 0.5725. So here decimal form of 229 by 400 is 0.5725. Here also you are getting remainder 0. That's why it is also terminating decimal. It is a terminating decimal. Next, see the third one and fifth one you have to do. See the fourth one. So third and fifth one you have to do. Fourth one 2 by 11. So dividing 2 with 11. 11 ones are 11. Remainder is 9, 0. Again 11 eights are 88, 2, 0. 11 ones are 11, 9, 0. 11 eights are 88, 2. That means 0.181818 and so on. Here you are not getting remainder 0. So that's why it is non-terminating, but here 181818 is repeating. So non-terminating, repeating decimal. So 2 by 11 is decimal form of 2 by 11 is 0.181818 and so on, because here remainder is not 0. So that's why decimal form of this 2 by 11 is 0.181818 and so on. So here 181818 is repeating. That's why it is here this decimal form is not terminating, and also 1818 is repeating. That's why it is non-terminating repeating decimal. second row. Without actual division. Without actual division, state whether the following numbers are following numbers will have terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating decimal. So without actual division, you have to state whether the given rational numbers are terminating decimals or non-terminating repeating decimals. 13 by 3125. 11 by 12. Third one. 64 by 455. Fourth one. 15 by 1600. Fifth one. 29 by 343. Sixth one. 23 by 2 cube into 5 square. Seventh one. 129 by 2 square, 5 power 7, 7 power 5. Eighth one. 9 by 15. Ninth one. 36 by 100. Tenth one. 27 by 2. To write decimal forms of all these rational numbers without actual division, you have to say whether these rational numbers are, these rational numbers having decimal part of a rational number is whether terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating decimal. So for this we have one condition. Already I explained in the beginning also. So what is that condition? If the denominator of a rational number, if the denominator of a rational number is of the form 2 power m or 5 power n or 2 power m into 5 power n, where m comma n belongs to natural numbers, then the decimal form of rational number is terminating decimal. Otherwise non-terminating repeating decimal. So for any rational number, if they give any rational number, first you have to check the denominator. If the denominator of a rational number is of the form 2 power m, that means denominator of any rational number is in the form of 2 powers or 5 powers or product of 2 powers and 5 powers. Here why we are taking different powers for both 2 and 5 is, if they are having same powers or they are having different powers, the denominator of a rational number will be terminating decimal. Otherwise, it is said to be non-terminating repeating decimal. That means, if the denominator of any rational number is only in 2 powers or only in 5 powers or product of 2 powers and 5 powers, then only the decimal form of that rational number is terminating decimal. Otherwise, it is non-terminating repeating decimal. So, based on this condition, without actual division, you have to write all these, whether these rational numbers are terminating or not. See the first one, 13 by 3125. So, among these 10 problems, I tell you 5 problems, I tell you, remaining 5 problems you have to do. See the first one, 13 by 3125. So you have to check the denominator. That means, if you check the denominator, then you can say whether it is terminating decimal or not. So for that, first you have to prime factorize the denominator. Here what is the denominator? 3125. So 3125 you have to divide with only prime numbers. So it is ending with 5, so it is divisible by 5. 5 6 are 30, 5 2 are 10, 5 5 are. So 5 125, 5 25, 5 5. So this you can write 13 by 5 power 5. So 13 by 5 power 5. What is the condition here? Denominator of a rational number is in the form only 2 powers or only 5 powers. Then the decimal form of rational number is terminating decimal. Here the denominator is in the form of 5 powers. So here the denominator is in the form of 5 power m, where m belongs to n. Therefore, it is terminating decimal. So without the actual division, like this you have to check. Here denominator is in the form of 5 powers. That's why it is terminating decimal. Next, coming to next one, 11 by 12. 11 by 12. So prime factors of 12. 2 6 are, 2 3 are. So this you can write 11 by 2 square into 3 power 1. So whether the denominator is only 2 powers or only 5 powers or only 2 powers and 5 powers. But here denominator is in the form of 2 powers and 3 powers. So that's why what you have to write here, denominator is not in the form of 2 powers or 5 powers or 2 powers into 5 powers, where m comma n belongs to n. Therefore, it is a non-terminating repeating decimal. So here denominator is in the form of 2 powers and 3 powers. But when the denominator is only 2 powers or 5 powers or product of 2 powers and 5 powers, then only denominator is, this rational number is having terminating decimal. Here the denominator is in the form of 2 powers and 3 powers. That's why it is not terminating decimal. So it is non-terminating repeating decimal. Next, third one, 64 by 455. By 455. Now prime factorization of 455. 5 9s are 5 1s are. 7 ones are 7 3s are. So 64 by 5 into 7 into 13. So here decimal form of 455 is 5 into 7 into 13. Only when the denominator is 2 powers or 5 powers or 2 powers and 5 powers. Then only it is terminating decimal, otherwise non-terminating repeating decimal. Here the denominator is not in the form of, here denominator is not in the form of 2 powers or 5 powers or 2 powers and 5 powers. Therefore, it is non-terminating repeating decimal. Next problem. Fifteen by 1600. Prime factorization of 1600. 2 800s, 2 400s, 2 200s, 2 100s, 2 50s, 2 25s, 5 5s, and 2 3 4 5 6. So 15 by 2 power 6 into 5 power 2. So here denominator is in the form of 2 powers into 5 powers. If the denominator is in the form of 2 powers into 5 powers, then what is the decimal form of that rational number? Terminating decimal. So it is terminating decimal. So, but here you have to write that condition. Here the denominator is in the form of 2 powers into 5 powers. Therefore, it is a terminating decimal.